Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Among the Sleep. What would normally have been the last part, we do have one more thing that we can do in this game. We have the prologue, and from what I've seen, it's very short as well. For a game that's like $17, it feels more worth like fucking $5 at least, but I still think it's a pretty good game. Alright, let's hop right in, see what we're missing out. Whoa. We're in the snow? What? There's... There's footprints. Did I leave those? Just burying my face into the snow. What is that? Okay. What? I'm in the crib again. Now I'm awake. It's awfully cold. Oh, I'm clipping inside of my blankie. Okie dokie. How do I... Oh, I could just climb out. Okay. Huh.
Cold. So cold.
Who's saying that? Oh, you! What's wrong, friend? Like, I'll see if I can fix this. Let me close this window.
Please. More warm. More happy. Safe. Safe. Thank you. Monsters don't like happy.
They don't? Okay.
The others? Hiding. All scared. Please, help them.
I'll do what I can. Oh, hey, a drawing. What does this look like? That looks like a party, I think. What the fuck was that noise? Okay. Oh, I need to climb on up. Oh, I could probably just, yeah, get this. There we go. And then climb up here. Not a whole lot of light. I'll crawl. Since it's so much faster. Okay. Just saw that thing. Is that a plane? Okay. What was that? Okay. There's another open window.
Help, please.
coming. Let me just...
Please, help.
Let me close this window first. Ugh. Melt that snow down. I think I can reach this just from being down here. Can I? I can. No, I can't. Crap. Oh, there he is. Okay, I gotta move this chair over. There. And climb up.
Cold. So cold.
I'll help you, bud. Don't worry. Just gotta... There.
Happy, please. More happy.
Let me see if we can find more happy. What the hell was that? No idea what that was, but that was a little fucked up. Where can I find happy? Maybe it's up there? Let me move the chair over. Yep, come here. Oh my god. Just... Damn you, carpet. Alright, fine. What do I do then? Guess just... this way. Just make it up here.
Thank you.
No problem, cat friend. There was another open window, wasn't there? Oh, I saw another. I see it.
Cold. Happy, please. More happy.
Hey, look
Thank
at there.
you.
Found 3 friends. How what? Oh, I saw a drawing over here. Alright, let me... Who is at the door? More visions of the mom. That clearly represents the father. He was on a computer, by the looks of it. I think the mom felt neglected because the dad was busy with his work. Okay, we're going in a circle now. Whoa. I just saw that. A monster. I think I'm supposed to go upstairs now. So I'm gonna head upstairs. Never mind. Maybe I go where the monster was. Who knows? I sure don't. Huh. That was a little close. Glad I was hiding. Fucking hell. I was just in here to make things happy. So what am I missing? Is there another room I may have missed? Hey, what's that? Oh. Oh. Basement. It is dark and horrifying. I think the mom was taking out the trash? Potentially?
Help me.
I don't even know how I just died, but I died. Thought I was hiding. Guess I wasn't. Where do I get light? How do I get light? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. think I made it somehow. I ain't gonna complain. That was a little annoying, not gonna lie. But at least I got through. Okay, let's get some light in here. Fuck out of my way. You too, detergents. Can I? There we go. Okay. Made it through. Oh no, I gotta bring the stool over, don't I? Okay, fine. Jesus Christ. Oh, there's the light. Ugh. Get fucked, asshole. Ugh. Ugh.
Thank you.
Fuck you, furnace. You are off your fucking rocker if you're gonna do this shit to me. That's where I had to turn the light. Damn, bro. Okay. Glad I found out where the light was. I was just too late. There's another light. Is it open now? It is. This game is really good at making me feel unsafe when there's no threats around. I was trying. Jesus Christ. I climb up here. Then up here. Another bit of snow. Move this over to... I said I move this over to here. Are you fucking kidding me? You... Did I fucking break the puzzle? I swear to God, if I broke this puzzle, I'm gonna be really mad. Oh, God. There's one friend, but I have no idea how to get to him now. Oh, there we go. Thank God. I honestly thought I screwed it up. Because I couldn't move the damn thing over. Okay, how do I... How do I get through this time? Oh, alright. It's just selective. Crap.
You have no idea what you're talking about. I can manage on my own.
Is that a new threat? Please say psych. Great. Thank you. Making me go in a certain path. Let's get our last friend. How do I free you? Just crawl. I got you. Oh. Hi, Mom.
It's too much.
But my friend. My bunny friend. Okay. That was the prologue. Wow, that was really short. Alright, well, since we did that, let's go check out the museum. Didn't really touch it that much since seeing it last part, so let's go check it out. Because I think it shows us some insight on the development of the game. And I love shit like that. So I want to check it out. The Art of Among the Sleep. Humble Beginnings. In the winter of 2009, old Andreas and Harvard, I don't know. A former team member, gathered a group of students, minor bachelor degree assignments. So this was a college project? That's pretty cool, actually. Wow. Whoa. Look at all these, like, areas and monster designs we're getting here. There's the furnace, which I think was called Hans. Characters and creatures. There's the child and Teddy. There he is. Oh, that's some creepy ass textures. There's the mother. And I think her name was confirmed to be Zoe. Actually, does it say that in the art thing? Doesn't really say. Yeah, made her iterations. It was the hardest character to get right. You had to feel motherly in both looks and acting, and a lot of time was spent on modeling, texturing, and animating to achieve this goal. You do not want to make her too cartoony or end up in a dreaded uncanny valley, so we settled on something akin to exaggerated realism. Yeah, I think that worked. There's the child, and we're not getting his face. Okay, that's fair. Alright, that's cool. The first monster was called Harold. That's hilarious. And then there's Haida, that's the swamp lady. That was really freaky. And then Heap, that big old coat. I am cute. Yep, you sure are, bud. There's Haida's model. God, that is so... That looks amazing. And Heap is just a giant coat, which is pretty funny. The home. And there was the playground, which was relatively safe, I think. It was just the swamp that got really terrifying. Oh wow, we would have been an entire tree, but Looks like they got cut in development. There's the big old castle. The overgrown house, which ended up being this swampy looking place. Wait, did I see something? Oh, that was the mirror. I thought Haida was there. This was really cool. Then there was the last level, the closet. Playhouse. Like, you could pause this to look the favorite toy, favorite book, music box, and the pendant. Yeah, I do like the symbolism of the elephants, because the pink elephant is also a euphemism, I guess the word is, for like getting drunk and stuff like that. That's why Dumbo had pink elephants. That's cool. That's really dope. Oh, I gotta fix the mouse. Alright. See what else there is. To view in this place. Let's go down. Let's go this way first. Whoa, I'm fast! Jesus Christ! My kid is just... he is on speed!
The Prologue was added as a free DLC a couple of months after release of the game. It was made in collaboration with some of our fans and made to elaborate a little bit on what went wrong with the parents' relationship. That the mother was not simply evil, but rather that relationships are tough and neither of the parents handled it well.
Yeah, that's a really good way to sum it up. Like, none of them, like, they had some things wrong with them, but they had some things that were also good. Oh wow, even more stuff we can look through, not just the art book. Ugh. Let's see this one. Oh, that's the same, isn't it? We wanted to approach the prologue chapter differently than the rest of the game by making the environment open instead of a linear path. The players are free to explore the house in the order and pace they choose themselves. Alright, that's cool. Oh, these are just all the images. Okay. I like how there's like no textures in this room. They just want to show it off on like, hey, here's how it was when we started the game. Can I? There we go. All right. I just want to make noises on the piano. Please. Oh, boo, boo, boo. 0 out of 10. Oh hey, some more like some assets from the prologue. Fuck you. Fuck you. There's the pipe. Whee. These are screenshots taken from the old house, back when the project was our bachelor thesis in school. The idea behind the layout was pretty much similar, but had a few deviations from the current one. Interesting. Let me, hold on, let me go back. Okay. Oh, there's the monster. I think that's Harold. Or Herald. What do you have to say, Teddy?
Oh, you're home. The team wanted to start with introducing the character of the mother, as well as the mechanics of the game. Starting with the kid's birthday was a way to both introduce Teddy in the form of a gift and showing how old the kid is. When night falls over the home is when you really start seeing the ways in which the child perceives reality while scared. A large part of the game is based on how children see and interpret what's happening around them.
Yeah, that's really cool. I really like that idea. One of our initial concept images, we think it communicates the premise of the game really well. Not in your face scary or threatening, but the eerie atmosphere is created by combining innocent children's themes and unsettling dark. There it is without textures. I always love seeing things like that. And ugh, Harold. But yeah, I love it when games show us how the development went with this kind of stuff. Another old concept piece from the year we prototyped the game back in school. This one from the living room shows both the moonlit mood and the general interior style of the house. We drew these types of concepts before making the house in 3D in order to get the sense of what we wanted the house to look like and make the modeling process faster. This is the very first concept image of Among the Sleep. Back then the project was just a little bit different and not as clearly defined. Hence the focus was more of the physical monsters and a more adventure game type feel. They were just drawn from the inspiration of the exact idea that gave birth to the concept. Alright, woo! I love how fast I go. Oh, let's hear from Teddy.
The playground. There's something walking around here, but you never see it. The passive threat keeps you on your toes and at the same time creates the illusion that you might be safe for the rest of the game.
Whoa, what the hell? Oh, there was gonna be a bird? Did that get scrapped? An early idea for this chapter is that it would feel like a surreal in-between world, where you'd see other dimensions through openings in the walls, and bits of them would seep in. Interesting. Ugh. Oh, I got a yawn. We scrapped that idea and focused on on the rather lonely and creepy elements of playgrounds, wanting to communicate that the kid had traumatizing memories of being left alone in the playground, subject to the terror of older kids. Damn. So the child was like bullied when he was unsupervised? That's fucked up. It's really fucked up, man. Some more artwork of the playground. The cave chapter has been through a ton of iterations since the start of the project. One thing that has remained the same is that there would have been a castle to ascend in order to get to the end. That there would be a musical rainbow colored bridge. The shape and look of the castle itself has changed several times. We had many different plans for the overall gameplay and morphed along with these changes. Wow. Every change was just more and more different than the last. Oh, can I? Oh, I'm going right through. Okay. Well, there goes my curiosity. In an earlier iteration of the chapter, we had a huge tree that players would have to climb in order to get the memory in the castle, instead of climbing the tower. Ugh, I'm sorry. The tree was hollow and was covered with the drawers of the inside walls, and the gameplay idea was that you had to create a stairway by opening drawers while climbing them. This is an example of a situation where an idea seems really cool until you make it and try it out. It turned out to be way too cumbersome and frustrating, so we scrapped it. We still really love the idea though. Yeah, I think it's really cool on concept. Just that I think it could work. Just would need more time to develop and stuff. Wait, what the hell? Did you see that? Oh, that was just a thing. These are examples of another technique that we use quite often. We take screenshots of the environments and our concept artist draws details and effects like lighting on top of them. This is a cheap way to find out how we want the visuals to end up before starting to produce assets, I'm sorry. Ugh. Wait, hold on, look back at this. Interesting. Early sketches of different ideas for layout, environment, details, and lighting. Cool. Alright, looks like we're done checking out the playgrounds. Let's go check out the swamp. This was probably my favorite one. The stump was the stump tunnel was unwrapped in ZBrush. Never again. Let's say we're happy a lot of the game is dark. I love that.
This is the forested home. It's a crumbling home that's slowly rotting away into the water and trees. The house here is a symbol of the family and home falling apart. The bloated creature inhabiting it is how the kid sees his mother when she's drinking and full of sorrow.
Yeah, I gathered that. To begin with, this world was supposed to be to change form as a result of the puzzles being solved. It would go from a house being just slightly overgrown in places to being completely overgrown and rotted away. There were a bunch of narrative and gameplay reasons for abandoning this idea, but equally important was the fact that it would require us to build two fully separate environments, easily doubling the workload, so we settled on a static mix of these states instead. Yeah, that's understandable. That would have been a lot to work with. Still, I think it's a cool concept. These are some of the first concepts trying out the idea of a transformation in the environments, the map showing before and after. Ooh, was there gonna be a bear monster? Whoa. Cool. Concept showing both mood and the idea of the forest consuming the house. Some asset and module design paired with early screenshot paintovers. Or was gonna be a knight? Oh man, I would have loved that. That would have been cool. Oh lord, that's a lot of text. Up, I gotta go deal with this text first. Yes. Alright. Oh look, there's the model of what. I'll just move this over then. And climb. Another take of the puzzle was to untangle the armor from the roots blocking the door. That would have been cool. But you would have to explain why the fuck was their armor. Oh lord, here we go. These images are concept sketches from the painting room, the central hub where you place the puzzle pieces that you would find throughout the third chapter. Initially, the idea was to use a golden egg and other artifact to get through the magical door. The players had first had to solve the puzzle that would transform the environment of the whole area of a house from a house to a forest, so that they would get a hold of the egg that was previously too high for the child to reach. A further iteration of the painting room where solving this puzzle was leading to the chandelier falling and breaking the floor to open into a huge chasm, leading the players to being able to obtain the golden egg. During creating this, we took a few steps back and saw this whole sequence wasn't based on the child's experiences, was feeling more and more like a generic puzzle for an adventure game. Therefore, this idea also ended up in the bin. God. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'm glad they scrapped that, because that it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, why an egg? What does that have to do with the child's trauma? When the scene is white boxed, the general layout is set. We do rough black and white sketches or paintovers to articulate the areas in a bit more detail. Since the moods, styles, and assets are more or less defined by earlier concepts, we don't need to spend time coloring. From here, we usually iterate within this theme, and only draw examples when we need to. Alright. Oh yeah, I think we read this. Yeah. Alright, well, we're done with this place. Now for the closet. This is probably my second favorite.
For each world the player goes through, the environment illustrates more and more the jumbling together of memories, and this place is a direct illustration of that mess. Most prominently, it's framed by the memory the child has from trying to hide in closets or any nook it can find. The monster in this place represents the mother when she is angry. It comes out when the kid is making a mess.
Well, that's a heap of bullshit. Most things in the game has changed a lot from the beginning of the development. But one idea had persisted from when we started planning this chapter was a hallway with flickering lights where a coat would appear and reappear in the distance, here seen with an early concept, two blockout phases, and final. Interesting. At one point during development, there was plans to have a boss battle with Heap, the coat monster found this chapter. Child was supposed to be trapped in a room within and had to remain hidden while solving a puzzle to be able to escape. I'm kinda glad that got scrapped, not gonna lie. A key element of this chapter was the claustrophobic feeling of narrow hallways covered with closet doors. Being trapped within these, we wanted to have a lot of different objects everywhere that could play tricks on your perception of them in dim lighting. Door smells like you blink. Okay. Star Door has always been a central part of this chapter and has adapted and changed along the way of the with, uh, with the many iterations of layout and other changes made during production. Oh, that's it. Alright, interesting. Ooh, character models. Interesting. I can't wait to see that. What the fuck is that? Well, we'll figure that out when we get to that point. Let's look more at this. Creepy doll. More of the drawings. Oh, why why is there so many creepy dolls? More paint overs of screenshots to figure out how we want the visuals to end up. These are made after implementing simple white box geometry of the level. Okay. Alright. Looks like we got them all. Whee! Yeah, look how fast I can go. Jesus Christ. God. Uh, of course I'd get scared by me falling over. I do like that you trip, though. Ooh, here's monster designs. I think that's Heap. No, that's not Heap. That's Harold. That's Heap. And that's Haida. And there's the mom and other shit. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, there you have me. Or old me. As now I'm just a floaty version in your memory, of course. Also, here are all the characters in Among the Sleep, old and new. Some are not used, and some are hard to see because of the various tricks and lighting we did to obfuscate them.
Alright, so this was an. So was Teddy gonna be a bad guy? Now this one is an old relic. The story was particularly how the game ended was very different in the early days productions. Back then Teddy was the antagonist of the game. Really? Story was that the broken family situation made the child vulnerable and an evil entity, a monster disguised as a friendly teddy bear, took advantage of this by tricking the child onto a dangerous adventure far away from home. During production, we realized that we had the choice to either make a typical and predictable horror story or focus all the attention on the family situation. Serious topics like this are much talked about in video games. We felt compelled to make a creative game around this as we saw the potential to make a much more meaningful story. We scrapped this idea along with a whole chapter and did huge reworks of many parts of the game to make it all come together more neatly. Interesting. Oh, that is cool, dude. Oh, Jesus. I fucking love that. I did not mean to open console. There's more art of Teddy. It's so cool to know that he was going to be evil, since he's so helpful. Designing Teddy was a key moment of narrowing down the style. Having a very democratic process to begin with, We all voted for Teddy we liked best and ended up with a look that was fairly close to the current one. I wanted Teddy to feel like a cozy, warm, and friendly companion, almost grandfather-like, while hinting at the fact that this was the father's beloved Teddy that he had kept patching up and taking care of from his childhood. Cool. So Teddy belonged to the father. Interesting. And then there's Jesus Teddy. That is so crazy though. Yeah, there's Heap. Not Heap. Fuck! Harold! Codename Harold is the first monster we created for the game. This was way back when the overall direction was skewed towards a more adventure game. Seeing the very first concept drawing made for the project, Harold was intended to be a physical monster into the first chapter. This works well as a proof of concept in the demo we made, but during production we realized that it really takes time to build suspense, which is crucial in making monsters feel appropriate and impactful. Harold, I can't get over that. There's Heap. Getting a nicer view of him, it's looking really cool. This is Heap, a coat monster found in the 4th chapter. The whole idea of the chapter is how scary ordinary objects can be in certain situations when you don't see them clearly. We think everyone can relate to seeing that silhouette of something in a dark room and gradually becoming more and more terrified as our imagination does its magic. We applied this directly to the monster when designing it, and decided to use a coat as it very much resembles the shape of a person or humanoid creature. Yep, you sure are cute. Ooh, okay. I really love how much, I like how they wanted to make it look monstrous, but decided to keep it as a coat. Though I do like this idea with the coat hanger. Haida is probably my favorite. Like, look at that. That's so cool. Haida is a swamp monster found in the 3rd chapter of the game. We wanted to build a creature around the themes of what might be hiding in forest lakes, which is very related to the eerie folklore and children's stories we were told growing up. This also allowed us to touch on the themes of alcohol without being too obvious about it. We did this in indirect ways, like the painting of a woman drinking from the well and turning into a monster and giving it a lot of gurgling and wet breathing sounds. Haida version 2. Water Lady Haida. Woman Alive concept. Yeah, I think Haida was my favorite monster. And then there's the mom in her A pose. The mother was one of the first characters we designed. Her 3D model was remade and tweaked a few times, but overall she has remained very similar throughout the entire production. The blueprints and model renders is how she looked when it was still a school project. The goal of her design was always to find a look of loving kindness and care for her. By her personality and transformation neglect, she never stopped loving her child. Yeah, I really like how all the characters aren't necessarily bad. They just, like, the mom and dad aren't bad people. They just have problems that they need to work out. Teddy Gunn? Are you fucking kidding me? What the hell? The idea of Teddy was that he could equip items with grants of abilities. Some of those were dragon masks that made him breathe fire, a sword he could fight with, a mage's hat that gave him spells, and a wristband great strength. Holy shit! What the hell was this game? You just had a gun the whole time? Sleep. What is this? Some kind of rabbit. These are all the creatures that were designed very early in production. There wasn't an indecision to cut these from the game. They're all naturally phased out as we gradually shift the game's genre from an adventure game with horror elements into what the game is today, which is kind of the exact opposite. What worlds do these rejected creatures inhabit? Who knows, but I really like the concept. Then there's Hans and the dolls. Whoa. The core concept of the furnace monster Hans is similar to that of Heap. We wanted to create something terrifying out of an ordinary object. The child might see glowing eyes and a huge mouth on the front part of the wood furnace, so we exaggerated this bit, made the whole furnace become alive. Yeah, I really liked what they did there. It is pretty creepy in hindsight. And then the room, like the playhouse.
Ah, my favorite place. I felt we really connected here, you know? A bit of a breather between the various bad, nightmarish worlds we went to. Also, I was able to talk a lot here, as elsewhere the developers were concerned about keeping the tension up and didn't want me to say too many things. Also, I kinda get quiet when scared, so it's okay and all, but I liked best the times we had to catch up.
Yeah, me too, Teddy. I think it was a nice time to give the player a breather before getting back into the nightmares. Represents feelings. Put 'em in here. Slurp. I think all these were unused. I think there was a bed, and overall they came to the final design of this. Alright, well, what's happening here? Is this a lighting test?
This is the reveal. This is where you see your mother for what she is, and the player gets to connect the various monsters and sights through the game.
Welcome to the world that bit the dust. Was this a scrapped place? Whoa. Wow. Old sketches for the layout and structure of the scrapped 6th chapter. Whoa. Oh yeah, I think this was meant to represent the final level, but like the original ending, but what the hell is what was the monster doing? What was it cooking? These are the concepts that showcase the mood and feel that we wanted the last chapter of Among the Sleep to look like. Core concept, the core idea was brass and bronze pipes and tubes lit up by fires on rocky surfaces surrounded by complete pitch black darkness and void. There There was also supposed to be a lot of machinery leading up to the old ending, where the child would end up in the cauldron, deceived and tricked by the evil antagonist. So wait, were we gonna get eaten?
Originally, the chase for the mom was a MacGuffin. You did not really find her, and the monsters used her to lure you further into the dreamlands. And we struggled for some time to make sense of this story, especially the playtesters were confused as the story ended without you seeing your mom again.
Yeah, I would have been confused by that too, honestly. Kinda just out of nowhere. The elevator is an example of sadly wasted time since we scrapped everything. It is designed to be a fully functional steam-powered elevator, in theory at least. Okay. What does all this steam-powered copper-filled steampunky nonsense relate to, you ask? Well, proceed to see the old ending of Among the Sleep. Well, I'll check that out in a little bit. I want to see. I'll look at the old ending last. Ooh. Oh, we're back at the beginning. Oh yeah, we looked through all this. Yeah, there's the stuff I knocked over. Okay, let's go back and let's see what the old concept, like the old ending would have been. I'm curious about that. I want to know how this game was going to end initially. That'll be a good way to wrap up this tour. Hello again, Teddy.
Now, here is something truly special. Want to see what the game almost was at some point? This is an old version of the story's conclusion, and it's been something we have not shown anybody except a few testers in the early days. You might say here, I got to have more fun than in the original ending. Come in and see.
Okay. Alright, Teddy. I'll go. Whoa. What the hell? What? Oh, the dolls. Where the fuck's Teddy going? Oh. What? What? Oh.
Oh, yes. Extraordinary. Round and round and round. Places go in.
It's all the memories.
5 little animals live on a steep, steep hill. A snail that dreams of climbing trees, but never will. A hungry, starving hippo whose gummies are red, and her best friend seagull lying lifeless and dead. And now for the main ingredient. Thank you. You did very well. I will enjoy you very much.
Whoa. Yeah, I'm glad that wasn't the ending we got. That that was morbid. Well, I guess that's it for the game. I've looked at pretty much everything that we could do. So, hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough of Among the Sleep, and I'll see you for whatever we have in store next time. I'll see you guys then.